The Arab region is the most water scarce region in the world, and they have been facing great challenges to cope with the increasing water demands, coupled with climate extremes such as floods and droughts. All of this put a great pressure on our water utilities and our water institutions. This leads us to today that the Arab region is off track to almost all water related sustainable development goals. In Jordan, it is the second most water scarce country in the world, has been facing really great challenges to adapt to climate change and also to really reduce the gap between water supply and demand. To understand water security in Jordan, we really need to look at four main pillars. First, drinking water and human well-beings. Water availability is low in Jordan, and then really we need to diversify water resources. Although the consumption is also a little bit low, but also there are many wastes that we can see from the high levels of leakage in the networks and outdated infrastructure. And then is really need also to increase the access to sanitation. When it comes to water quality, one of the major issue for them is really coming from the systems or the type or the nature of the system as intermittent water supply, in which people in Jordan receive water only once or twice per week. When it comes to climate change and water related hazards, Jordan is really hit by many climate extremes like floods and droughts. In case of Madaba, it has really impacted by an incident of many people has really died from floods. Amman itself, it was also flooded. And this is very crucial for us to increase the resilience in Jordan. When it comes to ecosystem, one of the major problem for it is mainly the state of the pollution that comes from wastewater. And this is very looking to water or wastewater as a new untapped resource that we really need to count on it and really treat it probably in order to really get away from the adverse impacts on public health. Lastly, about the socio-economic part, one of the great problems that you would find it in Jordan is mainly the commercial losses that really coming from the theft of water. And this is many illegal water uses in Jordan. This is really hits Jordan water sector in terms of financial capability to meet the demand in the water sector. Another issue also, the budget directed to the water sector in Jordan is very low, and water tariffs also has to be redesigned in order to cover the operation and the maintenance costs. From this example, you would find Jordan is really doing good when it comes to access to safely managed water, but facing great problems when it comes to climate extremes and water related hazards and the socio-economic part. And this is very crucial to work at all these three pillars or four pillars of urban water security. When it comes to the solutions and the measurements that has been taken in Jordan in order to really deal with such challenges, it's really mainly working on wastewater reuse as untapped resource and really shifting the system from linear system of use and dispose to circular economy model. We have a great example that we have seen it from a Samla plant in which they are reusing the wastewater and really putting again to the water systems. And this is very crucial for the water sector in Jordan to close the gap between supply and demand. Another example, when it comes to the high levels of non-revenue water, you would find a good strategy and a good implementation when it comes to reducing the physical losses and also the commercial losses by also really tackling the issues of illegal connections and really detecting them and dealing with them, because this is really untapped resource in Jordan that we really need really to count on them. Another intervention also about customer and about raising awareness about the water challenges in Jordan
to reduce the consumption. So far, while we are really a water scarce country, but they are facing challenges when it comes to the high consumption of water and related also to the food. So it means that if we are wasting more food, it means we are wasting also water. And this is very crucial to really look at the water and energy and the food nexus of it, because Jordan is for sure facing challenges for energy and energy security. And this is very crucial to look at these three sectors to or three elements to really come together and really having a cohesive policy to deal with the challenges in Jordan.